Hey, this is Rogue Shadow Angel, and you're watching me play Star Stable because I can, and it's the Christmas special. So if you don't want spoilers, oh well. But the reason I'm playing this is it's kind of it's kind of perfect for like the topic I want to talk about because a lot of kids these days play games like this. Like Digimon. That's another one. That's another big one. You know, especially with Digimon Try coming out or is out. But that's mostly for the nostalgic people like me that grew up with it. And this is where the I guess this is where like me starting to show my age a little bit happens. Is that kids these days, I've noticed, what we knew at their age, about gaming, I guess they don't know or haven't experienced yet. Because I just came across someone who didn't know what an MMO was. And here's the funny part, they're playing one. And I don't mean like funny, haha, I mean funny just like, what? Just like, really? I didn't know this was a thing. I thought everyone knew what an MMO was because most people these days most kids these days have parents who play games. Like even WoW or something like that. They play games anymore, and it's just interesting to find someone who doesn't exactly have that knowledge, I guess. It's just interesting. And I don't, I mean, you can just like look it up online. And don't quote me on this, but I think that, that Star Stable itself is kid friendly, quote unquote kid friendly as it is. Even says it's an MMO. It even says massively online multiplayer, whatever the big long thing is. Most of us know what an MMO is by now. And if you don't, you're hiding under a rock. I'm sorry. But even my parents know what an MMO is to an extent. Essentially it's a game you play online with other people. It could be things from like Second Life, or it could be something, like WoW or even Star Stable. It's just interesting because I thought that was common knowledge. Most game developers now actually do have a sense of, just say MMO. They don't say massive online blah 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 blah, the big long terminology that people use starting in the early 2000s. And it's just interesting to find someone who I guess doesn't have access to a computer regularly, or who just doesn't live on the internet like most people do these days. Because everyone's got a phone. Everyone's got, a iPhone or a laptop or something like that. And it's just interesting. I see interesting a lot, sorry. And it's just, I don't know. I find it odd, I guess. Odd that someone who supposedly, I was born in the internet, meh. I am Skull from Grey School why am I doing that? I just don't get it. I guess it's just because I grew up with games. I grew up playing them, and when when I first heard about you could play online, holy shit, I was just like super happy that I could finally play with somebody other than my sister or her friends at the time, because they were 4 years younger than me, and none of my friends who were girls at the time liked games. I was the only one that did. I just don't understand why. I figured it's common knowledge by now that that you actually you know do gaming. Most people play games and blah 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 blah. So I don't know.